just don't listen sometimes. That's typical. Yeah, yeah. All right then. That's a clip, dog. That's a clip. This is a game changer. I appreciate that, Zenith. Z Fighter out here helping to get out for real. Barrier. This is so cool now. I'm a real RPG guy now, man. Hell yeah. Look at this, man. Look at that scenery right there. That's so fun. So fun. Defeat the Hive Queen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Fuck. Fuck. No, he's stuck in the loop. I was about to say fuck. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to me, bro? That was fucked up. Omni Slash. Let's do it. Cloud, in this man. It's showtime. Yeah! Destroy this man, Cloud. Yeah! All the shit he's been doing to you your whole life. This is it. Ah! Yeah! Oh! Yeah, this is the end, guys. Yeah. Woo! We defeated Sappheiros, guys. Yo. They go from David, Jonah to Abednego to Shahashida. Shahashida. The fuck is that shit, bro? Shahashidash. Shahashidash. Fucking doodle bob, boy. That's what my brain went to, bro. I was like, is that fucking doodle bob trying to talk? That's like this mother. I was like, what are you saying? He was like, she dash in ha ba ba ba. If only Cloud was in this universe. What the fuck was that? What is this? What the fuck is going on, bro? Holy shit! What the hell? How did that hit me, bro? I moved out the. What is going on right now, dog? Do y'all see this? What the fuck was that? Alright, cool. I just gotta do this quick time event. Use this quick time event in the world. I love how every stage is easy to learn but hard to master. But the replayability is so much fun that it makes you want to replay so you can learn and get better. Like this makes the game fun for real. It makes it a lot of fun. Man, that was really fun, bro. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Even though I played it 3 times, like it got better every time because I started learning. I got getting better. Yeah. Out here, boy. We are here. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else in between? It is I, the true guy, the dope guy, the ultimate guy, the funny guy, but most importantly, the real guy. Mr. Maalik, the realest man breathing, the Lone Stone Playboy, the Champion's Chariots. Oh shit, don't fall. And the Master of the Mind, sitting here trying to get my mic to be right. Oh Lord, okay, don't fall. Don't fall, please don't fall. Okay. That's good. As long as you don't fall, we're good. And we're here doing another coloring stream, man. I gotta finish this one up right here. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up. It's been so long. And like I was trying to finish it yesterday, but I just really wasn't in the mood to finish it yesterday. But we're gonna finish it today. Another really big one. This is like that one segment of the coloring streams. Well, I'm really just tired of coloring, but it's these moments that matter the most where I gotta finish up this coloring scheme. So but while they went crazy on this track, boy, I got some other music playing while you guys listening to Sonic and Chill. So you hear me playing some other music or listening to some other music in here. Well, what's going on, Crab Universe? Hope you're doing well, bro. For those who are here, who are lurking, who may not know who I am, my name is Maalik, the realest man breathing, the Lone Stone Playboy, the Champion's Chariot, and the Master of the Mind. And I am a variety streamer. I do a whole bunch of different things, man. Not just games, but also so crazy trying to get this right, dog. Oh Lord, I hate when that happens. That's fine right there. That's fine right there. Let's just turn it some more. Cool. There we go. Yeah. And besides playing games, I also do some coloring. I also do, just chatting streams. So you'll see a whole lot of different things that I do. No, I'm not just a gamer stream. I am a variety streamer of all kinds of different things, And part of that is also doing what I want to do on stream, because at the end of the day, stream is supposed to be about your world of whatever it is that you decide to do with it, man. Even though I started with gaming, there's other things and other avenues that I enjoy about streaming that I'ma always do. Some more. I can push it up some more. That way it's all the way, because I don't like the fact that it's cut off like right here. But yeah, it's good right here actually. Everybody alive, everybody trying to get in the pit of the fire. But yeah, like I said before, I am a variety streamer, and I just do a whole bunch of different varieties of different things, man. I've done just chatting, I do a podcast, I play a ton of games. I played so many games, Kingdom Hearts, the fucking Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Sly Cooper, Jack and Dexter. I played so many different games on stream, guys. It's insane how much stuff I've done so far, bro, and I'm really proud of just everything that I've accomplished up to this point. It's been a great time, for real. A really, really great time. Yeah, I just really can't wait to see what other avenues I get to go into and what I get to do as far as just everything I'm doing, bro. Especially when it comes to making music and just being creative overall, bro. I just love the fact that I can just do whatever I want in my little space, man. That's one of the main things that I realized, that a lot of creators need to stop letting themselves get boxed into like, oh, you're only known for this avenue of like streaming. Unless like that's your niche. Like it's different, like if you have a niche and you stick to that, which I think is a good thing for people who just want to be known for one thing. But for people who are me, who are like eclectic and want to always just have different creative avenues to do different things that they like to do, I think it's important for everybody to do that, to just allow themselves to be creatively free, because that's when you will always notice, number one, you'll always be happy internally because you're doing something that you want to do on stream, and number two, you'll find out who really does fuck with you for you versus only coming for like one thing. Because the ones who come for only one thing, they're not gonna be there. And you know, they do come, they're only coming for that one thing. So it is what it is. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, you know. But I think it really does show who really supports you for real when you just continuously do whatever it is that you say that you want to do, instead of sticking into one box. But seriously, shout out to the people who can just stick to like one thing for like years, bro, because that's definitely something where it's like it can be very difficult to just stick with one thing and you're not getting like the results that you would want to see in that situation. But I think everybody is doing exactly what they want to do on stream. And if you're not, you really should think about what it is you want to do and just do that shit. Don't think too hard on it, just do it. Never know where it'll lead you, bro. So think that this is episode 20 of Colored Headspace, bro. And I've been doing 20 of these things, bro. It's crazy. This book is literally almost done just from me being consistent with this, bro. It's awesome. I'm so proud of just everything that I've accomplished up to this point with this segment of doing what I like to do. Actually, yeah, that's a lot better instead of trying to make it all the way up. You guys can still see it right there. It's wide enough so you guys can still see it. That's good. Make sure I put it in a good spot so you guys can still see. It's like right here in front of me. Trying to make sure it's comfortable for me still. You want the yes and not your back? Yeah. Yeah, that's still like, that's all in my face right there. I can't do that. That's just all in my face. I can't do that one. Just keep that at an angle for you guys. I need space to just move and like color and shit. And it's been a journey. Like with this journey of just doing the coloring streams, it's been a lot of just like tweaking and like doing different things to see, realizing that I could actually do this via OBS. Shout out to Alex McBin for helping me out with that, and just realizing that when you really believe in something and really enjoy what you do, you create something amazing, something immaculate from it. Who would have thought that, you know, I don't really see people coloring on stream, but just doing art has led me to see so many different people who are just creative in so many different avenues, bro. Super creative individuals who have done amazing things that I would never even have thought of doing. And I love seeing people who just take their creative ingenuity and just do something completely original, bro. Completely original. I don't really see too many people coloring on stream. I think, like, I'm sure there is, and I'm sure there has been people who colored on stream, but I've seen people who paint on stream, do paints, like just chatting, but painting with their friends and everything, basically like their own little painting sip. Like, I love those little nuanced niche little categories of just streams and just videos and content like that, bro, because it shows that people aren't afraid to think outside the box. And thinking outside the box is always my main thing. I'm always thinking about how can I innovate, how can I elevate and do something that's like unheard of in the space of creativity that I have right here. And I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there for real. I get it somehow. Anything I want, I get it somehow, my guy. Always. This is how it is for me. Some good ass music in the background for real, bro. What's your name? What's your daddy? Yeah.
I know right now it's Monday too, so a lot of people are at work right now currently. So for all the people who are there watching me while you're at work, a shout out to y'all. But definitely focus on work. I wouldn't want y'all to be distracted from work. Shout out to Free Stream. I know Free Stream told me that when I'm streaming, he's usually at work. And it kind of sucks because like, dang, he can't even talk. But at the same time, it's good that he's able to just have me in the background while he's working, you know? Well, I don't think he has it right now because that's unprofessional. He's from that old school where like you don't be on your phone and you don't do no extracurricular stuff. You at work. You at work. And I respect that shit. But yeah. I hope you guys support. Appreciate y'all. I'm at home playing bass. I just finished school 3 hours ago. Hell yeah. Yeah, you overseas, ain't it, Crab? Well, it's probably like, it's 11:43 for me right now, 11:44 a.m. So what time is it for you right now? It's 5:44 p.m. Yeah, that overseas, baby. Getting late. Yeah. That's another thing. If you guys need to go ahead and take off, I ain't finna be pressed because you guys ain't here. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. There will always be another stream, but there's only gonna be one you. So make sure you guys take care of yourselves, alright? Of the season, yeah, where hate once wild, and sometimes get you to you easy, yeah. I think you play the bass for the song "Time of the Season" really good. There's no rain or no reason for nothing. Yeah. Time of the Season is a really bass heavy song. Along with Guitar Gently Weeps. It'd be dope to see you play that shit. I definitely want to listen to that podcast, man, for real. Music's cool, but I would definitely want to listen to that damn podcast, man. That goddamn, oh man, goddamn podcast. That's what I'm listening to right now. Oh man, goddamn. Let's go. Let's hear this shit from the beginning. You'll probably catch a little glimpses of it coming bleeding through the mic a little bit, but it'll be alright. What's the Mortal Kombat redeem? Hit it. Find out. Badamon, what's up, boy? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? That's Jamaica's most infamous Badamon right there, guys. If you guys put some respect on that boy's name. Coldest DVD player you ever see out here in this motherfucking street, boy. Stop playing with him. Yeah. I used to love Mortal Kombat back in the day, bro. I played Armageddon a lot. Like, Armageddon was my favorite Mortal Kombat out of all the Mortal Kombats I played. Let's get a shout out going to Badmon. Let's hit shout out at Just J. Bada boom, bada bing. There he is, guys. That's the man right there. The myth, the legend. Out here trolling the damn killer. Killer trolling him back. Y'all should really like get together and do like a Dead by Daylight tournament. Like have like people were like, if you get this many generators done, you get to this point, or like if you get killed this many times, you get to this point. I think a Dead by Daylight tournament would go crazy, especially with like its streams. That'd be so awesome. The story. Here we go. This is a nice shade of brown right here. Missed the whole section right here. Didn't even realize. A whole section was missed. Here we go. Couple of years older, but I ain't scared of those. You see how I handle it, I'm criminal. I'm trying to do the unspeakable things that you said. Say it with your chest. But before we start breaking each other off, I'ma ask you, baby, will you grip me up? Stop by yourself. Happy birthday, Fuzzman. Welcome in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sir Fuzzman. Happy birthday to you. How you feel, man? Let's get a shot to Fuzzman here. Ooh, ooh, bam. Boom, blap, buck. Boom, blap, bow, bop. Super hot fire out here in these streets. Stop playing with me. Thank you. Appreciate you. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm good, man. Blessed to be another year older. Me too, man. I can't wait to do that for myself, too. All these June babies out here, boy. Stop playing, boy. What you doing for your birthday, man? What you got planned? You just gonna chill out, or you gonna do something cool for your birthday? I didn't think I'd make it this far, dude. A lot of people don't think so, bro. But hey, you were put on this planet for a reason, bro. There's a reason why your parents decided to come together and create you, bro. It's up to you to find out that reason why and to create that purpose for yourself. So always always think about that, bro. There's a reason you're on this planet. Your parents created you for a reason. Even if it wasn't made out of love, it was made out of some type of, connection that ended up with you being on this planet. So that's good, and that's enough to praise right there. So always just think about that in a good light. You were supposed to be here for a reason. Yes, sir, gonna chill out and have dinner with the fam. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you want to say, how old are you? $33. Hell yeah, bro. You're in your prime years right now, bro. You're in your prime years, my guy. This is prime time. Mastery. Getting with all the dimes years right here, bro. These next 10 years are gonna be some incredible years for you, my guy. You're already 3 years in, so yeah. Prime before I get too old. You're still young, man, so just, you just gotta focus a little bit harder now because you're a little older. Thanks to trying to manifest that myself. Hell yeah, bro. It's all about, I'm really big on people journaling, bro. Journaling really does help you, compartmentalize your thoughts. Because a lot of the times, the answer's within us, but we need something to help us compartmentalize it. And I'm really big on, if you journal, it'll definitely help you out. It just requires a lot of discipline to journal. And I speak for myself, because a lot of times where I just don't want to journal because there's just so many thoughts that trying to write them all down just gets a little frustrating. But that's where the discipline comes into play, because when you can sit down and really compartmentalize your thoughts, really sit down and really craft out and express yourself, you'll find the answer you're looking for within you, bro. We try to look so hard outside ourselves for the answers instead of looking within. And then when we look within, we realize that the answer was already within us the whole time. You feel me? We just have to take time and look for it. Something you've been into on and off, yeah. Just continue to do it, even if it's only one sentence a day or one word. If you just end up like SpongeBob and just write and then that's it, at least you wrote something down. And really, it just sometimes you just need to just write, and then eventually you'll just get into that flow state of just writing, and then next thing you know, everything will just come out. Everything that your brain wants to come out, it will come out. But you gotta start. You know, it's like with streaming. Sometimes I really do not want to stream. Like today, I was like, man, I really don't want to stream. But like once I got set up, I put my favorite music on, and then I really just started like just going in. I was like, cool, yeah, I wanna stream now. I wanna do that now. Hell yeah. I wanted to stream all week and didn't. I think I will today though. Sometimes you just gotta do it, bro. A lot of the times when we don't feel like doing something, it's because we know it's something we need to do. And I think that there are a lot of times when it's something you know you need to get done. There has to be times you're stronger than your feelings. Because there's a lot of times I don't want to do stuff and I do it anyways because I know that it's gonna help me progress further in life. And that's what discipline is. Doing things even when you don't feel like doing it, because your emotions will always be fleeting, but discipline it's my anxiety, lol. That too, yeah. I know that's another big factor too for a lot of people, man. You know, I'm all big for just anything, any mental issues or any neurodivergence and everything. It's a very serious thing and I take it serious. And it's one of those situations where like it's always solutions of just certain things you should do, because movement will help you process the feeling. I know with anxiety it's a lot different because like it's really a feeling of just really being anxious and really feeling on edge no matter what. But I think action will help out a lot with helping to process that no matter what it is. And that's just my opinion, you know, I'm not no doctor, none of that stuff. So I always take my stuff with a grain of salt. Do what's best for you. But I think action will help out a lot. Even if it's just a small action of just self-care or a small action just, you know, I just took a walk outside real quick and now I'm back inside. Like, I think that will help out a lot. Or even talking to somebody. I love walking, man. I love nature, bro. That's why I deliberately chose where I live at right now for a reason, because I'm really a nature-oriented person. When I feel like I'm too overwhelmed with just life and just everything, like I just go to my favorite nature spot that's free, and I just walk for however long I want to walk, which is usually about like 4 miles. And then when I come back, I'm just so rejuvenated. I feel good. Everything that was in my mind, I can be able to process it now, because, you know, we're naturally nature creatures. We're supposed to just, you know, be out in nature, and being surrounded by so much technology and man-made stuff, we can escape from nature a lot of the times. So going back into nature really will help you reset yourself. It helps to just get out and breathe and find that peace. Yeah, that natural oxygen, bro. Like, people be sleeping on natural oxygen, natural everything, bro. Literally being outside in nature literally heals you, bro, because you're getting fresh oxygen, you're getting fresh sunlight, depending on where you live. I live in Florida, so I get nice natural sunlight, and you just get that good feeling of just being in a natural environment, bro. We were supposed to be back in nature, bro. That's what we always gravitate. We'll always gravitate towards nature, bro. Always. Alright, whatever. But yes, make sure you guys follow Surf Buzz, man. It is his birthday today. Make sure to show him some love, some attention, some affection. You know, if he has a cash app, throw him a couple of dollars, you feel me? You know, whatever it is he wants to do for his birthday. But make sure to show this man some love, you feel me? Show these motherfuckers some love, man. They're another year wiser, another year older. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to think about that. For real. Did we make it to 21? Ooh, make it to 21. Birthday follow, yes sir. June babies, boy. A lot of the June babies coming up out here, but I like this. I love seeing all the June babies, boy. So glad that all my June babies are coming out, man. June is a great year to be born, bro. Because we're halfway, like, here's the crazy thing about it. Like, we spend half of the year as one age, and then the other half of the year we're going into it being another age. So like we just get that precipice of like being that age throughout the middle of the year, and then the next year we're so used to the age, and then next thing you know we're about to be older. So we're going into that year usually with like a really even bigger mindset, because by the time it's time for our birthday, we're already transitioning into being someone new, and it's beautiful, bro. Hey, thank you, Crab. Yeah, Crab's always supporting everybody, man. Crab's another person who needs to stream. He needs to stream himself playing the bass. But, you know, he just a D1 supporter for real, bro. He's always supporting the kid. Shout out to Crab, bro. Crab is the homie. He really is the supporter of the year. Got you back, man. Hell yeah. Whenever he decides to stream, you know, he'll be live, but you know, that'll be back in 2032. 2032. Hey, Lone got you tabbed. What's up, Ma? Thanks for coming through. Man, I wish I had a mod here, bro. But I don't mind doing that work by myself. They'd have to do it anyway. Damn mod's gonna be doing these damn shoutouts when I tell them to do these shoutouts. Bastards. What I paid them for? But shout out to Mom, man. Make sure you guys go follow Mom, bro. Best baker, best mom. I don't know why there's no clips of Mom. People need to start clipping Mom so that way she can have some clips. That's Mom of the Year right there. Super sweet lady. Make sure you guys go follow her, man. She plays Dead by Daylight, and she streams herself baking with her father. Give her pops. I have clips too. That's crazy. Why didn't I play in then? Because that's my clips player. My clips player is something that's supposed to play your clips automatically. That's interesting. Yeah, it works for everybody else. I don't know why it's not working for you. Nightbot's racist and it hates moms. That's all I can think of. It hates mothers, bro. Nightbot didn't have a good mom in his life, so he just hates moms, I guess. Twitch gonna Twitch, man. Twitch is something else, boy, I promise you. Twitch be wildin'. But I hope you're doing well, Mom. Hope life is blessing you well. Hope classes are going well for you. I hope life is just giving you everything that you want, need, and deserve, man, because you deserve that stuff. Always great to see you in the chat. Always great to see you in the chat. I'm doing really well today. I was kind of sleepy, but I got my discussion post done at work today. Hell yeah. Gonna do replies tomorrow and be done with homework for the week. Oh, the teacher gave you a grace period for the due date? Classes are going really well too. Got A and B in both. Yeah, or A in both. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Staying on top of your shit. I like that. You ain't slipping out here, but we getting nothing but straight A's and good grades. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, I did the replies for the other ones last night. Finished them in 30 minutes. I have to do two replies per class per discussion. Okay. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that classes are going well. I'm glad that you're taking care of everything you need to take care of. I hope Pops is alright. I hope the kids are alright. Hope Gamer Dad's alright. Hope the family's well. Thank you. Yeah, everyone's doing well. Hell yeah. How are you? I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored. I made some tea today. I've been really making a lot of homemade tea. And I've been getting really good at it. I really realized that it's really important to just really commit to like one thing that you love doing and love making. And I think that's really been the theme of like with this coloring and with my diet and my favorite drinks and everything. It's awesome. It's just regular sweet tea with lemonade. So what I do is I take some tea bags, put some water in it, and let it sit for about 2 hours. Then I put some lemon and I put some brown sugar in it. And then voila, sweet tea. So nothing too crazy. And my wrist is good. It's healing up. It's gonna take about 3 weeks, so until like late June, I'm gonna have to just keep this wrist brace on. But it's healing up now. Like I don't look like I have a freaking cut. Like when I first took them stitches off, boy, it was like a big ass hole in my wrist. I was like, man. It's like a mutant just came in and just tried to take over my wrist and shit, bro. But it's healing up pretty good. I can move around, but like I noticed that if I try to do like regular moves too much, it's gonna hurt because it's still in the healing process. So when the doctor said keep the brace on, I really realized why they said that. And it's been pretty good. I had to go to work, even though I had the brace on and everything, which I wanted to. I didn't want to not work. But my job was really lenient. They didn't like try to fire me because I had to take care of this whole situation. My coworkers were just telling me to just take it easy. I didn't really overstrain myself at work, but yeah, it's been chill. So it's just healing up. And I just can't wait till I can get back to like regular tip-top shape so I can really start doing the things I want to do. Because before this, I really wanted to get like an amazing shape. Like I was taking my diet, my workout, everything serious, but then I had this surgery that was happening and I knew it was happening. And I was like kind of disheartened because I was like, damn, I was getting ready to like really start getting in shape and take care of myself, and then this happened. But it's like, you know, it happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So I think it was good to teach me like how important it is to rest, because I definitely needed time to rest. Yeah, I was telling you to slow down, obviously. Yeah, because I'd be so on go, man. I'd be wanting to get so much done and be so productive, and like I just think that's one of the things as men that we're just taught, that we have to stay productive, and like resting is like if you rest for too long, you're not moving anywhere, and it's like I had to tell myself like, just because I'm not making any progression doesn't mean I'm not moving. I just need to take time to just rest when I feel tired. You know, if I'm sleepy, you need to sleep. If I'm injured, I need to just take time to just let the injury heal. And that's one of the things that I feel that's what this taught me, is that like it's okay to recover, and recovery may take weeks, and that's okay. And the fact that I can still do stuff, but I just have to do it at a slower pace, but I'm still getting it done. So that's what I had to realize. True story. I'm glad you were getting the rest you need. Me too. Rest is so important. I realize how important sleep is now more than ever, bro, because getting older, especially with the fact that my birthday's coming up, like, you don't realize, bro, the shit you do in your 20s will show in your 30s and especially in your 40s and stuff. And I was just like, around like my late 20s, I really started like moving towards a healthier diet and stuff, and sometimes I would slip back into old habits. But your body will let you know when you have really bad habits. And I was starting to get a couple of like the consequences from it, and I was like, oh no, we're not going through that, boy. No, sir. No, we are chasing health. Fuck that. We are being healthy. We are not gonna be out here 30 years old and can't move around, bros. I know people who are like in their like mid to late 20s who have back problems, knee problems, like real life issues that somebody who's like, you would expect like a 50 or 60-year-old to have, but they mid to late 20s with these problems. It's crazy. Your mom got the same problems. Yeah, you told me your shoulder like was really messed up. Yeah, I remember that. Damn, bro. It sucks, bro. It sucks when you have those problems and you can't do regular things, like just being able to like put on clothes and stuff like that. Like, people take that for granted. Being able to walk. Like, imagine not being able to do regular things because your body's messed up, bro. That's what I was always scared of, bro. I was like, I need to be able to function when I get older, bro. I can't do that. Which is why I say it's important to work out. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to stretch, sleep, drink water, all that. So I dislocated my left knee in both directions. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that shit hurt my knee. Stop listening to that. I sprained my ankles multiple times, and then shoulder issues, man. Damn, bro. Did you have to have surgery on anything, or did you just have to just let it heal for a bit? Cause I know if that bone breaks enough, like, we'll have to get surgery to keep it in place.
Hello. What you said? That was Josh.
Oh, thank you. Can't go that low. Can't go that low. Right there would be good. At least you stay able to move around though, ma. At least you're able to still walk, do certain things, play certain sports, but definitely make sure you take care of yourself. I have screws and cadaver ligaments in my knee and ankle. Man. And then multiple issues with the shoulder. I have had 1 surgery for the ankle and knee and 2 for the shoulder currently. Oh man. I still walk, run, swim, and play. It just hurts and I deal with it. Yeah, I'm still glad you're able to still move though, man. But yeah, that's one of the things I never wanted. I never wanted those type of issues where like I can't do regular functions and stuff like that without realizing that. I have rods and screws and stuff like that. And that's no offense to you, but I was just like, that was my biggest fear. Is that I didn't want to get an injury that was gonna like permanently change my life and alter my life like that. But it also shows the durability of the human body, man. There's a lot of people that I've met with disabilities. There's this really amazing, sweet girl I met that's on Twitch. Her name is It's Lady Liz. It's Lady LYS, and she's really truly disabled. Like I think she said she got into a really bad car accident that just like gave her like a lot of spinal and bodily issues, like to the point where she can't even like ride roller coasters. Like she can't walk without her walker. Like it's a lot of things she can't do, and she's in her like mid-20s right now with these issues, but she's still like, she has a very strong mind and very strong heart, and she literally is one of my heroes. People who have disabilities that still try to do regular things is amazing. And the fact that she has those issues and still has that strong mindset and still moves irregardless of that, it makes me realize like there's a lot of people who are able-bodied who make a lot of excuses that people who have disabilities, they would literally die to have, like, you know, they would kill to have the problems that we have as able-bodied people versus somebody who's disabled. And it's nothing against anybody who's disabled, because, you know, they still do amazing things. But yeah, they're definitely my heroes, bro. But the fact that they have that type of heart and that type of mindset, bro, I love seeing that. My issues are literally how my body is built. It's all genetic, and there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's another big factor too. That's another really big factor, is genetics. Genetics really plays a lot into, you know, that. And you know, parents ain't thinking about that, especially back in the day. They were just, you know, making babies and just multiplying and being fruitful. But man, that's a big factor for real. I will say that even though in spite of genetics, man, you can still do amazing things out in this world. And I can definitely say I think you're doing great things out here, man. I definitely think you're doing great things out here, regardless of what you've gone through, regardless of your genetics. Doing great. Doing great. Of course. Of course. We're not our limitations, man. We're only what we decide ourselves to be. It's Father of the Year. He is in attendance, blessing the freaking chat. Shout yourself out. Finally got a mod here, bro. How's that wrist? It's good. It's good. It's keeping this brace on. It's basically just keeping this brace on and just letting it heal. Not like that. Well, it's acting stupid. Oh man. But yeah, shout out to Real Though, guys. Make sure you guys go follow Real Though. He can't stream because, you know, he's busy being Father of the Year to all his kids. But when he does stream, like in the next 10 years, it's gonna be an epic stream. That's gonna be the time that Half-Life 3 finally comes out, and he's gonna do like a freaking 24-hour stream playing that game. You might fall asleep during that stream, but he's definitely gonna be playing that shit, boy. Speaking of streams, are you streaming later, Mom? Or you still gotta get some work done with school and everything? Oh, even if it comes out this year, I'll be streaming. I would say, fuck them kids, I'm playing this game. They can get tucked in the bed, but as soon as that's over with, I'm playing this game, boy. Think you know his wife come in. You coming to bed or what? Nope. I got this game to play. Oh shit. I'm taking off work to play Half-Life 3. Hell yeah. My wife knows she's mentally prepared. Listen, shorty. Listen, baby. If there's one thing I'm not giving up, it is Half-Life. We had to make an agreement and know that when this game comes out, I'm playing this game. You are going to be ignored for about like 12 hours. But I promise you, afterwards, I will make it up to you. Whatever it is you want to do after that. It's like Zanep when he gets that day to play Zelda. Because Mego really does not play that shit. That boy will play that shit for hours. Mego's like, I need my partner back. That's that shit reminds me of, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Zelda is dope as fuck. On God. So I don't blame him, you know, but it's like, you know, she gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad as fuck. She gonna be mad. Oh my goodness, boy. I think the worst part of doing this coloring is like these minor little details, man, because I be wanting to make it look so good, but like you gotta be so intricate with the coloring. You can't color too much or too little, and you gotta go over it again to make sure, but you can't bleed into the other spot that's a different color. It's crazy. What's up with you, real deal? How you doing today, bro? Pretty good today. Ran 8 miles easily. Let's go. We were just talking about health and everything and getting older and how important it is to really take care of your health, especially with folks that are older and everything. And you know, my birthday coming up, I'm getting a lot older in life, so I really am taking my health a lot more serious versus when I was younger, because what you do now in your 20s will catch up to you in your 30s and 40s and so on and so forth. So it's important to make sure them 10 years that you have inside each era is taken seriously, you know. So good on you. Good on you for taking care of your body and running them 8 miles. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man, started running around 10-ish years ago. Don't know how to look or feel if I didn't start. Yeah, you'd probably just be a lot more tired if you didn't have not as much stamina as you do now. Probably would it be. But that's the reason why I walked. Like, I still walk right now. And I'm definitely making sure to walk after I get done with this picture. I'm going for a walk. I'm gonna eat and go for a walk for like 4 years. For like 4 miles, actually. I said 4 years. I'm gonna go for a 4-mile walk. And yeah, I'd really have that dad bod going. Definitely, bro. And that's the last thing that any man should want, is a dad bod, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with a dad bod, but it's like, you can be a dad and be fit. I was following this, actually. I actually just followed this one girl that her name is a famous track star. She was a track star for like her team in South Carolina. She has 2 kids and she looks amazing right now, even with 2 kids, bro. So it really is, and there's no offense to no moms here who aren't in the best shape and have kids, but this is to make a point. There is no excuse when somebody really wants something, even if they have kids, even if they have a job that's making them work 70 hours, even if they have other responsibilities that could take up time, they will make time to take care of themselves and go into fitness. You know what I'm saying? There is no excuse, man or woman. And I was like, that just made me, was like, that's respect right there. I have a lot of respect for people who can take care of themselves, even if they have responsibilities and stuff, because kids are a lot. So people who can stay in shape with kids and are in better shape than people who don't have kids, yeah. Walking right after is real good for your digestion and processing. Hell yeah, that's why I want to walk. And then, like I said, I changed my diet to one where it's a pescatarian diet, so I'm not eating any like meat or red meats or white meats. I'm just eating mainly just fish, and it's been really helping me just with my internal health a lot. Like, I feel a lot better since I've changed my diet to that. And I've been consistent on it. I didn't skip. I didn't like fall into my cravings just because I was feeling the cravings for certain food. I was like, I'm gonna stay disciplined on this journey of changing my diet so that way I can have a healthier lifestyle, because it's about the diets that the result gives you, and that's what I really want. Somebody's react differently, especially if you're nursing your kids or not, but my wife plans to get back to the grind after nursing our baby. Interesting. I've been eating tuna for lunches recently. It's good. I'm not sitting here like, everybody, you should eat whatever it is that you want to eat. I'm saying for me in my life and what I want, doing a pescatarian diet has been helping me internally for my health, and it's been helping me to still have energy, to not feel bloated, to not feel tired. It's been great. It's been great for me. But people, y'all should do whatever y'all want. If you guys still want to eat your steak, eat your pork, eat your chicken. I am not one of them freaking overly crazy ass vegans. It's like, you're frying the dead carcass of an animal. People are gonna eat what they want to eat, bro. I remember when I first said that I was trying to switch my diet up, and I was like, I really love fried chicken, and then somebody came out of nowhere was like, there's alternatives to the fried chicken, but however, frying the dead carcass of an animal and then eating it, I was like, I don't care if it's a dead carcass, the shit tastes good. The fuck you talking about? That's what I'm worried about. I want something that tastes like that. That's what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, no matter how many vegans there are in the world, there's still gonna be people that eats meat. So there's that. Unless everybody decides to go vegan, there's just gonna be animals that are still in the slaughterhouse, still eating. Like, you can't stop that. Shit is so, you feel me? And I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all for liking that. I love fried chicken. Was fucking awesome. Fried chicken was awesome. Burgers were amazing. Steak, like, that shit tastes good as hell. That shit tastes good. Well, I don't blame nobody for wanting to eat that shit. Come on now, man. Come on, bro. It's crazy as hell, bro. They was wilding out, trying to make me feel bad for eating dead animals, bro. You can't stop people from doing what they want to do. We getting there, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. See, go through the hard parts. You can get it done. Hey, you like that music, huh? That music is good, huh? We on WD-40 radio, boy. Stop playing. WD-40 radio is good as hell. Stop playing, boy. And I love this. I love for the fact that Funk Fiction literally didn't make it to where your shit gets copyrighted left and right. So this music, I can play this music and not have to worry about editing out any music, bro. I was like, oh my god. When I first dropped the shit, I was like, man, it's probably gonna be copyrighted, but nope, it didn't get copyrighted. I was like, oh my god. Shout out to Funk Fiction, man. And for those who don't know, Funk Fiction is the guy who created this album called Sonic and Chill, where it's remixes of a bunch of Sonic music. So shout out to him. It is such a great, it's basically lo-fi Sonic music in his own way, and it's amazing. From all different various Sonic games, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Mania, amazing. Nobody likes your boyfriend. Hey, it's so annoying. But I will say this, man. Shout out to the women who are able to carry children, you know, take care of them, nurse them, and still take care of themselves, because it's a lot of work taking care of kids and then having to take care of yourself, bro. Like, it's taking care of a life is a really huge responsibility, and having to balance that and yourself requires a level of skill that really you're just not taught, you just learn as you go along in life. So shout out to everybody who has kids, mothers and fathers, and still take care of themselves and still keep themselves in shape, and their kids are taken care of, well fed, well sought after, all that, bro. A lot of people really don't have the mental capacity to do all of that and still stay in shape. So the ones who do it, your discipline is so commendable. Doo-doo. He's so childish, bro. Duty man. Good old duty man, bro. There was this old school game I used to play back in the day called Whack Your Boss. I didn't realize how accurate it would feel later on down the line. But it was basically a game where you basically just kill your boss, because your boss is coming in here telling you that everything you're doing is wrong, and that all the reports you're doing is wrong, and how bad of an employee you are, and how much money he makes more than you. It's like it's crazy. And that same person made this concept called Duty Man, where it's literally it's really toilet humor of this like superhero where his main thing is just throwing shit everywhere. It's crazy. There's no better way to say it. He just throws poop everywhere, and it was fucking hilarious. My freaking little child mind was like, bro, this is fucking hilarious. Same with Whack Your Boss. Whack Your Boss made me laugh so much. I was like, man, why is he killing this dude? Oh man. But Whack Your Boss, when you get a little older and you have one of those shitty ass bosses, like you definitely like, yeah, I understand why they're just like, you know what, they need to whack your boss real quick without whacking your boss. We're almost there, guys. What's the next Final Fantasy you're gonna do? Final Fantasy 3? I'm already doing it, bro. It's already being played. I just haven't played it in a bit because my wrist. But I already started it. I'm pretty well deep into the game. Like I already started leveling up everybody's jobs. Yeah, I'm slowly, surely going through the game. I'm about like a good 30% through the game now. I just stopped because of my surgery, but I was moving and grooving through that shit after I got done with 2. It's cool how you can be any class in the game. I thought that was one of the coolest things that they added into the game, was that you could be a red mage, a black mage, a white mage, a monk. And the fact that the monks, like Zeneth told me that the monks have the highest HP gain when they level up. So leveling up as a monk first and then leveling up all your other characters is really cool. But it's been fun. Final Fantasy 3's been fun. But yeah, I'm just going in order. I'm gonna play 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. And then apparently 4 and 6 are the best ones on the game, so I'll get to see how good they are. I have my that challenge to revisit Final Fantasy 2 ups, and that was like, I'm never putting my money towards that shit. I think it was there for that. I was like, man, that boy said freaking Final Fantasy 2 murdered his puppy, dog. Is that the 2D or the 3D version? It's the pixelated remaster, so Pixel Remasters 2D. I forget if Final Fantasy 3 or 4 have that 3D version. I didn't play that one, but I know they have that. But yeah, no, it's the Pixel Remaster. The Pixel Remaster has the same aesthetic going on in every single one of the games. Yeah, Final Fantasy is definitely coming back. Don't y'all worry. I'm really interested in playing the Final Fantasy 7 remake now, because watching Riff play it, I was like, man, it looks really good. And I haven't played a lot of modern Final Fantasy. I've been playing all the retro games. So seeing how it went from a turn-based to now it's an action-packed one with turn-based elements with magic and everything is really cool. And I like it. I like the fact that it's basically action RPG now versus turn-based, because turn-based can be pretty slow. Nice. Ooh, stab me. Ooh, stab me. I'm playing Nier Automata and Dave the Diver and Baldur's Gate 3 when my one friend is available to play. Yeah, Nier's a really good game. That's a really good hack and slash beat 'em up Devil May Cry style game. I like that. The booty don't hurt either, man. I'm telling you, boy. We know that's the reason why we be playing a lot. Like I was the one who be saying that shit, boy. When I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, when I first played as Cassandra, it's because I wanted to see that damn body in that damn greased up outfit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that. I'll be sitting here looking at this shit, playing certain games because girls look good. They put that fan service in there for me to look at it. I'm gonna look at it, boy. I'm gonna look at it. Don't care. I don't care. I like that shit. It's inevitable for motherfuckers to like that shit. Come on now. I never played Nier. I gotta play that game. That, and I played a little bit of Bayonetta, but I need to play Bayonetta again, like from start to finish. I only played the beginning version of it, like the first level of the first game. People who need that shit to play though are sad. There are people who don't want to play the new God of War because the pro tag isn't hard enough. But then again, I've seen more people excited than I have been into. Yeah, I mean that's just sad, bro. Like if you need that to play a game, that's crazy. Like it's a bonus, but I don't need nudity or like pretty ass women in the game to play. Like the main reason I play games is because it's fun. Like it's about having fun. It's not about having something to look at or jack off to, bro. It's not that deep. People need to go outside, bro, and talk to people and talk to girls, bro. There's a lot of beautiful women outside for people to be. There's way too many beautiful women outside for people to be that pressed about fucking fictional women in the game. Or even in anime, bro. Like it's just like, bro, you don't like the character because it's not as hot enough as you think the character should be. It's crazy, bro. What? These are fictional characters. The characters are not real. Oh boy, but you know, we live in a world where there's not a lot of people. I'm glad you brought that up too, because it really strikes a good conversation that I read or watched a video. I watched a video where a guy was talking about how kids nowadays they're really not socializing with their peers. They're not, you know, interacting with each other. A lot of men and women are not like going to parties, you know, having intercourse. You know, they're not creating relationships, not having boyfriends, girlfriends. And you know, social media plays a lot into that, where like a lot of people are very socially awkward, or they just haven't been in a situation where they could develop their social skills. And you know, the world can be very cruel when you aren't somebody who is socially adept, and they'll make fun of you, and then people go into their shell of like, I don't ever want to feel that feeling again. But then you still have that feeling of, well, I want companionship, so you try to find that through the internet. And like, I remember we talked a lot about how with AI and all this stuff that people are usually having AI girlfriends, getting married to AI and stuff. It's kind of sad how like people are really stepping away from socializing with everybody and creating intimate relationships, bro. It's a very dangerous thing when someone isn't able to like create a bond with someone that's lasting long enough to where they can create a meaningful connection and create something. But you know, it's up to the individual to look past that and realize that they need to work on themselves and move past rejection and move past embarrassment, so that way they can actually become the person they want to become. That's why I say I think it's good for parents to like really like tell the kids how important it is to socialize, so they're not in situations where they get older. Because I'm talking about these people got so used to not talking to anybody, guys get so used to not talking to girls, not like, you know, interacting with people, that they just go into a shell of like, I'm never ever going to talk to a girl, but I still want women. Like it's sad, bro. It's sad. It's like, you need to have the conversation, bro. You need to have the conversation with your kids, especially young men, about how important it is to socialize, how important it is to go out and connect with the world, connect with people. Because at the end of the day, life is about people, and when we don't connect with folks, man, we're doing ourselves a disservice, bro. You're not developing yourself. And it also leads into another segment that I want to talk about with you know, that whole gender war on the internet, where people are hurt, men and women are hurt because of like, you know, one bad relationship or a couple bad relationships, and like, you know, a few bad segments of people that hurt them and everything. And you know, you have the people, the males, who are all about, you know, red pill for life, MGTOW for life, and the women are like, I hate all men, da 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 da. And then there's one thing that my OG had told me that's very important, that made me realize how important it is to always practice loving and having good relationships, even if you go through something bad, right? You're gonna get old at one point in time, bro. You're gonna get old at some, if you live long enough, you are going to be old. And then eventually you're gonna want to be in a relationship where you're going to be alone with a bunch of dogs and cats. And for some people, they're cool with that. But a lot of people, even though they may have hatred or disdain or like be hurt because of what happened to them in the past, they're gonna make exceptions for certain people. Like they're gonna be stepmoms, stepdads. They're gonna be cool with people that may not be as pretty as they would want their partner to be. Like all of the things that people have that are superficial about what they want in a partner go out the window when that loneliness and that need for companionship steps in, bro. So it's important for everybody to just realize how important it is to want to be around one another and want to be in a relationship and want to talk to people, bro. And not be so caught up on this fucking internet shit, dog. That's terrible. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't play a game? You can't play God of War because Lofi isn't fucking sexy, bro. What the fuck? Go outside, bro. Go outside, bro. It's not that deep. Oh, man. But yeah, that's my main thing. My main point is people need to go outside and talk to people, bro. That's my main thing. Follow the yellow brick road. Almost there, guys. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Do-do-do-do, yeah. Oh, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. What am I supposed to do? I'm looking at what the list. What's we talking about? Hit the passport. Gold models, gold bottles. Apple, Instagram, flicks, shit. It can play with the flash wrist. My defense mechanism tells me to get him quickly because he got. It's a recession, and why the fuck he at King of Diamonds? No more living poor, meet my 4-4. When I see him, put the per diem on the floor. Now Kendrick know they're your co-workers, but it's gonna take a lot for this pistol go cold turkey. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that good in the alley. I'm your doctor when in need, on some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, I'm your boy, you're within. Your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Man, I would have been dominating the 80s, boy. I love the T-Lopes remix of this Foul Select song. Oh God, bro. It is a beautiful, beautiful sounding song for real. T-Lopes is the gang though, boy. T-Lopes made some fucking fire, dog. And it's incredible how it all started with him just like making it for fun versus like when he really started making official soundtracks, man. To see his evolution from just being a remixer to an official producer of Sonic tracks, it's insane. Insane evolution. It really does show that when you really, really, really are dedicated to your craft, you can make something incredible. Commitment, bro. Commitment is a big thing. Good for him. Seems like a really good guy. Oh God, he is, yeah. I don't know him personally, but I could just tell like from how he is and how he carries himself. He's just a really big Sonic fan that just wanted to make amazing Sonic music. I really enjoy his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge soundtrack. That soundtrack goes so fucking hard, bro. Oh my God. You want to talk about some fires? From start to finish, that shit, amazing. That's definitely music that if I try to play that whole soundtrack, it's definitely getting copyrighted. But well, I'm cool with Sonic and Chill because Sonic and Chill really fits the vibe of Colored Headspace. So I got a meeting. I'll be back in a bit. All right, bro.
Roll deal sixes and mark.
Appreciate you for the lurk, man. Shout out to all the lurkers. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah, it's fine. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la, 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 sha-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Hey, oh shit. Already been an hour and 38 minutes, man. We're making good time. Here we go. Just like that, we are finished. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. We did it, guys. We did it, guys. This is today, Monday. June 8th. And what time is it right now? 1:09. We go. We got another page done, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got the trunks in the back. Yes, sir. 10 melatonins in her body. Yes, sir. Yeah. Cool. This was one of my favorites right here. I love this one. This one's gonna be the last one. This is the last page. Start off with. Ooh, yeah. Oh, oh, do 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 do, boop boop boo do do do, yeah, do 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 do, beep beep beep. Yeah. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Dingo's Diner. Oh, that's clever. I gotta look at the signs in OG Crash. That's cool. I like that shit. See the sign right there now, guys? That shit look nice now. Shit looking real good. I like that. Anyways. Wiggly, wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, woo, whoa. Whoa, whoa, girl. Where is it? Silver one that was in here somewhere. I know it's in here. This one going to the wheels fall off right here, boy. So this mortal enemy right here, guys. This is his mortal enemy. Sharpener of Doom. The realist doodler, I greet you. What's going on, Jinsei the Sensei driving it his way? Get a shout out going to Jinsei. But you guys go follow Jensei, man. It's another great streamer right there. Playing Dishonored, playing Resident Evil, playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Overall good dude. Overall good dude. Oh, really, dog? Really? I ain't about this Zombo life, man. That boy was spooked, boy. He had to make sure that motherfucker was dead for real, boy. Cause they definitely will come back to life on you. Oh, come on, just give me. Might do some Dishonored in a bit. Need some lemonade first. Yes, sir. That's me with this sweet tea, man. I can't wait for the sweet tea that made it just cool down. So that way I can drink some of that shit, boy. It's gonna be so good. Right before I go on my nature walk. Fuck, man! Damn it! Oh my god. Look how small this shit made it, bro. And it keeps freaking breaking. God. This is about it for this thing right here, boy. This thing is over with. Us sweets be melting. We're not used to the warmth. Yeah. I was in like really negative degree cold weather. So I can tolerate it, but do I want to live there? No. Do I want to go through it again? No. That's not fun to me, bro. But you know, you guys are acclimated to that weather. Last legs, literally, bro. Until the wheels fall off. That's what I'm using this on. I'm on this shit till the wheels fall off. It would be fine if it wasn't so humid. Yeah, that damn humidity heat is what be killing folks. Like I said, I'm used to it, so it's not anything I'm like tripping over. But I know a lot of people, they don't like the sticky sweat heat. I love it. The moisture, everything. That's the end of that. The wrong humidities. Humidities. The breastises and the sweatises. Sweaty titties, sweaty breasts. Sweaty breasts coming near you. T-shirt coming near you. It's like the Opie sweat, it's the Opie jacket that One Punch Man has, but it's sweaty titties. My mom be thinking of the dumbest shit, bro. I promise you. I be thinking of the stupidest shit, bro. Sweaty breasts coming to a store near you. I ain't worried about I ain't about the always feel sweaty life. It's not for everybody, bro. I ain't with the always feeling cold as shit life either, so I get you. I get you. I always tell people, man, they always think I'm crazy when I say this, but I would rather be hot as hell than cold as shit. That's just me. I don't like being unnecessarily cold when I could be warm. The sun and the heat will always be my best friend. I don't care what nobody says. I like your crazy, it's just not my own kind of crazy. Hell yeah. We all got our own little crazy little universe. People don't gotta understand it, but as long as we understand it, as long as we ain't harming nobody, we good. It's like I say with the whole kink shame. It's like I don't kink shame, I do kink wonder. Explain with crazy. I don't crazy shame, I do crazy wonder though. How you doing today, Jensei Sensei? How's life blessing you today? How's the head? You're not getting any migraines, right? The Soup Wizard, ladies and gentlemen. Soup Wizard is in the building. You know what time it is.
Wizard battle!
This music makes me schmoovy. Hell yeah. It's that Sonic and Chill right there. That one's for you, Jensei. Wizard battle! That's his main theme right there. Warm as heck after part-time at secondhand store, but pretty good. Hell yeah. Oh, you work at a store? Okay, cool. Some Jensei lore? Hell yeah. Little Jensei lore out here? Stop playing with them. I ain't gonna be here much too longer now. I just want to start this thing off. I used to volunteer at one city over when I lived there, but the first week working this one, good with something to go to without too much pressure. Sorting stuff, fixing electronics, that sort of thing. Okay, cool. So it's like just basically being a little handyman knick-knack guy. Okay, that's cool. Cool little, small little quick change, you feel me, in your pocket. I do in my regular life, just at a professional level. At a professional environment, you know? Gotta get that professional change, you feel me? We doing professional strange shit for some professional change, you know? Professional strange for professional change. What's up, Zanep? Let's get a shout out to my dude.
Okay, we've got
There he is, the Silk Song Master, right there, ladies and gentlemen. I heard songing it up with this silk. Edit God, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gregarious, my favorite person, is in chat. Blessing chat.
Oh no, don't go in there. Dang it. Okay, I messed up.
He silks that song so good right there. Oh God, he did. Hey, take it.
Grow stronger.
Take it.
And
finally waking up, got some good sleep. Hell yeah.
And stronger.
How long you slept? How long you slept for, man?
Oh my god. She's getting bigger. She's getting bigger. That was it. Time, son.
Managing heat, but
We're
pretty
almost
good.
there.
God, you got a good snooze on
Button
God, bro. That
presses are
sleep is
done.
important, bro.
Time.
Good sleep and health is wealth. It's hot out here in Sweden right now. It's hot out there in Sweden right now. He said it was warm, but he was working, so I think he said it was warm where he was working. The temp isn't super high, but the humidity is making much less bearable. He can't stand that humidity heat, boy, I promise you. See, if I was there, I'd be chilling, boy. I'd be chilling. Sweat, a little t-shirt, some shorts, chilling, boy. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Cold winters, hot summers reminds me when I lived in Michigan. Detroit. Detroit, homie. Skane. My part of Sweden is super humid, not like the rest of the company, the rest of the country. Sounds like my spot to be, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got beaches out there? Need to go to the water real quick. Sweden Beach over at Skane. We're surrounded by the Baltic Sea, and I chose to live coast to coast, so it's doable. Okay, coast to coast. Okay. Beach party at Jensei's. I'm bringing the bowls for the soup. Surfboard. Surfboard. Hey, surfboard. This looks like a real diner right there now. And they got the colors, the off-scheme bright colors to make you want to go there because it's all nice and bright. Especially if you've been driving for a long time at night. cooler full of lemonade and ice cream with the community would hit just right now. I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna make that happen when we all go to Sweden. There's gonna be one day where the cosmos align and we're all able to go to Sweden together that one day. And we're just gonna surprise you one day, bro. It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna speak Swedish to you. It's gonna be a dream come true, bro. Gremlin chat in real life. Yeah. Made a bunch of pesto pasta last night, but the sauce had spoiled somehow. Damn. Whole meal thrown out. Damn. That's unfortunate. Give me a one-day head up at least for my tism. Yeah, we'll let you know. He's gonna see everybody. He's gonna be just throwing. He's gonna be talking in the group chat, and then we all just knock on his door and be like, "What's up, buddy?" He's like, "What the fuck? Get out! Go away! Go back home!" I already know the sauce. We have to throw out the whole batch. Yeah, you can't eat that shit, bro. Whole thing's contaminated. That's unfortunate, bro. Wasn't that stored properly? Cause I know you have to refrigerate it, right? Or it just spoiled because whatever. Jin's malfunction noises. What does it even sound like? I wonder what Jin safe malfunction noises sounds like, bro. One of the 7 wonders of the world that we won't find out until we actually meet him in person. Bobby Perry the platypus. It's so many June babies this month, bro. Like, I've seen so many people whose birthdays in June, bro. It's crazy. June babies is really outside this month, bro, for real. My birthday's coming up. Somebody else's birthday just happened today. It's a lot of June babies outside today. Shout out to everybody born in June. June is a great time to be born in. Being born in the summer is one of the best things ever. I don't care what nobody says. Zelda stream from Maalik when I get my PC. We're gonna play all the Zelda's games. I told you enough. You sent me that whole list of the games to play in order. We're gonna play all the games from the retro up until Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna get my PC. Yeah, PC from Maalik when I make enough money to get a PC. Or when I start a freaking Kickstarter to get me a PC. Or go fund me so I can fund the PC. I could technically buy one now, but it's like, I'm not being stupid and just putting a whole bunch of money towards a PC and then having no money left over. That's dumb. PC money for PC when you sub, dog. go ahead, give me those gifts and those subs, boy. You can make that PC happen for you real soon. Zelda, the nudging in Zelda action, bro. He's gonna be sitting here telling me how to everywhere to go, like the certain little hints and stuff, like how he does now with Final Fantasy. It's gonna be like that, but for Zelda, like times 12. Like for the Final Fantasy 7 thing, he was on the stream with me, helping me do the chocobo raising. So it's gonna be like that for like a really big hack for whatever Zelda. Especially don't let it be Ocarina of Time. This man's gonna be telling me every cheat code, every corner, every knick-knack, everything, bro. Ko-Fi is an option I think Rach uses. Yeah, Mego and I need to get the Ko-Fi set up soon. Yeah, that's like doxless. Like you can do that without having to dox yourself. I have another one called !tip. If you guys ever want to like send me money directly, it goes directly to my PayPal, so you guys don't have to dox yourselves. Because I'm all about privacy and everything. But Ko-Fi is definitely one I was looking at that I definitely want to set up. I actually might do that if I get done with stream. Subs from Maalik win. Whenever you give them to me, man. Whenever you decide to give them to me. Exclamation mark tip is right there. It's okay. So now if you rich, man, I know you can afford it. You got that retiree money. That retiree money is hitting good for you right now, ain't it? Zenef is the richest freaking veteran ever to leave the military, bro. I promise y'all. Best investments, best money practices, best financial habits. Zenef really is the veteran of all veterans. Real talk, retiree money is hardly anything. Yeah, I know. Especially with it depends on your rank too. Like, I think officers who retire make way more than enlisted who retire. Like, that's just what it is. But you also live in California too, so that's like that's a big factor as well. That's a lot of money to live there. Twilight Princess Randall student, bro. I can't wait for that shit. TP goodness, that's my favorite one. I'm barely making ends meet, man. It's rough out here. It's rough out here. But yeah, government money is barely enough anyway. And it's coming from somebody who is a veteran too. Like, I'm making that, but it's like, that's not enough to live, bro, especially with how expensive things are. My disability hasn't been calculated yet. I have my first appointment tomorrow. You're gonna get a shit ton of back pay, bro, so don't even worry about it. You're gonna be fine. The back pay is gonna be immaculate, promise you. It's good eats. I already know Zenef's gonna get 100%, bro. I'm not even worried about it. He gonna hit us up and be like, bro, guess what? And just start flashing a whole bunch of money and everything like the kids do. Just be like, bro, fucking rich. And I'm like, congratulations, bro. Buy your house now. You are good, bro. Hell yeah. That's gonna be the day I take a flight. We gonna go to Cali and I'm gonna have a good time with Z Fighter. I've been trying to figure out how to do a Zelda marathon if I don't have every game available for play. Have you tried? I know Jinsei has different Zelda games that he's has access to, so that way he can help you with some games that you may not have. But I'm sure there's Zelda communities and Discords that you can talk to, and Reddit, so that way you can get every game for PC. Or you're trying to play like on its original hardware? Is that what you mean? Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to warn you, bro. I forgot to warn you. My bad. It wasn't on purpose, bro. This is Zenef's mortal enemy right here, bro. I was just saying that earlier. I was like, this is Zenef's mortal enemy. This sharpener right here, dog. And for context, like, my mic is over here. My mic is over here in this area, but the sharpener's over here, and it's still got. Damn, those high frequencies, bro. You okay though, bro? Bad. I gotta mute my shit when I sharpen from now on when you come. I need to make a name for this sharpener so that way this is, so I know Zenef knows this is enemy right here. 100 sharpeners versus Zenef. I wonder who would win. You could probably do an OBS filter on the mic. Yeah, the noise reduction, right? The noise suppressor. Yeah. I know noise suppression is probably one of the ones I could do. I'd bring a hammer to the fight. That Breath of the Wild big ass club hammer, yeah. Oh, noise suppression is here, yeah. Yeah, I have noise suppression. I'd have to just mute it for you, bro. We are ending off real soon, though, ladies and gentlemen. Couple of years older, but I ain't skittles. You see how I handle it, I'm criminal. But I'm trying to do the unspeakable things as you said. Say it with your chest. But before we start breaking. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I know Jensei has access to certain Zelda games that he could probably get you. And then you could just talk to some people in Zelda communities to see if they have access to certain games. I'm sure they'd help you out. But there's always a way, bro. There's a freaking will, there's a freaking way. Every time. I was investigating more into why my audio was so out of sync on my last stream. It was 500 millimeters off in the stream, even though my recordings, it was only 150 milliseconds off. I said millimeters. You know what I meant. What's good? What's going on, Sindles? Sindles, do you want me to call you she, or are you cool with he? So I know for the future. I prefer she. I'll call you she then. What's going on, manga woman Sindles? Bless in the chat. But I was saying, Zenef, was that a setting in these so it might have been my internet or PC. Okay, so it was an internal, but how would that affect OBS? OBS is a software. That sounds like it was hardware, right? Well, the internet is software, of course, but the PC is hardware. So how would the hardware affect a software if it has predetermined settings? Not gonna lie, these antidepressants got me tweaking like a motherfucker. Holy, you just feel like you want to just do stuff now, right? You don't feel all sad and low, bro. Take your meds, guys. You got prescribed your meds for a reason. You're on them for a reason. Take your freaking meds. It's like Zenef says, walk your freaking dogs. Take your freaking meds. Your freaking meds. If my PC has been on for a while, it could start chugging. Okay. No, I'm in the activation period. What does that mean? As in, this is the time you want to be productive? Walk your damn selves and take your meds. Oh God, go for walks, guys. People underestimate the power of walking, bro. If you go walking every day, bro, you will be in better shape than most people who don't do shit. Go for walks, bro. Walk yourselves, walk your damn dogs. Wash your ass. Clean your rooms. Take your meds. And troubleshoot your PCs, yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. It means your brain is being flooded with serotonin and it's temporarily too overwhelming for the brain. Okay. If my Plex server is being used, it could also affect my upload speed, pretty sure. Your Plex server? What's the Plex server? So the brain has to take a couple of weeks to adjust. Okay. Hopefully the meds start being effective. Oh yeah, you did say that your meds weren't being as effective for you, yeah. Is it because your body's used to them by now? Is that the reason why it doesn't really affect you as much as enough? Because even if your body's used to it, like, it still has to have some type of effect on it. My Plex server is a personal media streaming server. Oh, okay. I'm blinking constantly. Are like 25k calories. 2.5k calories in the last 3 days I took them, and got a total of 6 hours in those 3 days, and somehow I feel fine. Yeah, I don't use Netflix or anything anymore. Me neither. My body is rejecting food and sleep. Damn. You might have to go to the doctor about that and let them know about the meds doing that to you, bro. Since I haven't been able to hike lately, I've done treadmill with the incline. You said it right. Treadmill with the incline set to quite high. Been good. Yeah, that incline. You want to burn some calories? Incline walking is the way. And other family members are using it. We are going to convert an older computer into the Plex server, but we are using my PC for now. That's probably why. That personal server, like, it's a lot of people using it, so it's a lot of power going on in it. That may be the source reason why. Kind of wish the psychiatrist told me about the fucking activation period, because this is low-key miserable. Yeah, I was about to say, you need to go to the doctors and let them know what you're going through right now, so that way they can give you a lower dosage. It sounds like the dosage may be too high. I'm no doctor, but if motherfuckers got too much of something, it's gonna fuck the brain up pretty bad. I remember when I was on sertraline, and it took forever to get adjusted and have the dose done right. But I got a lot of the rare side effects, so it wasn't just worth it for me. And I'm doing half a Lexapro every morning. But it's like, that's not the prescribed one, so even if you're doing half of it, like, it's still up to the doctor's responsibility to lower it for you, you know? Yeah, what Zanef said, doctors are required to tell us these things. If they didn't tell you, you can lodge a complaint. I would stop taking it for right now if it's causing you to reject food and sleep. That doesn't sound good, bro. Like, even if it is prescribed, if it's something that's clearly harming you, you gotta stop it so that way you don't get harmed any further. Yeah. Sertraline is the same as Rach is talked about. Okay, that's antidepressants. Okay. My daughter was on sertraline. No, don't stop taking the drug. Don't abruptly stop the antidepressant. That's a horrible idea. I'm not saying quit cold turkey. I'm saying, like, I know that. I'm saying that it's probably a good idea to not take it as much as they prescribe, so that way you're not freaking, like, going through that situation, because that sounds like a really horrible side effect. But I'm not saying quit cold turkey and then, like, shock your body like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Never saying not to take your meds, guys. Not saying that. I'm saying if it's affecting you in a way and it's causing you a lot of issues, something to look at. But still, take your meds. Take your meds. I heard this is a normal thing relatively. I'll give it like a day or two and then call up my psychiatrist if it's still too much. Okay. I mean, if it's normal, then did they tell you that? It's like, that's something they told you, or that's just something you've heard from people who've taken it? Because right now, what I'm hearing, I'm at the prime day it acts up. Okay. Yeah. I'm not on any pills or anything, so I'm just looking from the outside in. So if there's things I don't know, if I ask questions or anything, that's the reason why. I just want to understand, so that way, you know, I know. But there's people here who take their meds, so they are the experts. I just would hate to see you guys getting, you know, hurt, or, you know, the side effects affecting you more than it needs to. I feel like a fucking Florida crackhead going through withdrawals right now, if you want a visual example. That does not sound good, bro. That does not sound good at all. Yeah, Florida crackheads are a different breed, so yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it sounds like it's really early on, so it's going to suck. Yeah, that first couple phases where your body's trying to adjust, that's the worst part of any fucking drug, bro. Good, I'm on day 3, so yeah, it's early. Yeah. was gonna visit my grandma in the hospital, but no fucking way I can go over there like this. Well, not driving, but somebody could drop you off or like take you there. Ain't nobody in the house that could drive you. Turn on the news and Florida man is fighting Florida crackhead with a local alligator as referee. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my state like this, damn it. Leave my state alone. They only sensationalize the bad things because they want people to not come to Florida. There's too many people in Florida right now, so they put all this bad propaganda on. Florida's great. Florida is great. I don't care what y'all say. There's crackheads and degenerates everywhere. Florida's an amazing place. The disrespect is stopping today. The thing is, I'm super sleep deprived, so my immune system is probably a little weakened, so I could accidentally spread something to her. You know, you could just wear some gloves and wear the COVID mask, so that way you can not spread anything to her. God damn it. There's a will, there's a way, damn it. And right now, I do not have anyone that could bring me, so, oh man. Can you at least call her though? Gotta call Grams, man. Gotta sit here. Grandparents are literally a national treasure for real, bro. My grandma wasn't the best growing up, but yeah. People who do, they already did before I got on stream. Okay, so you just got to talk to her. That's good. Shout out to people who have wonderful grandparents, man. Mine was not great, but everybody else who had them, shout out to y'all, bro. That's a good memory to have, having a good grandmother and good grandfather who really loved you. My grandma, as far as I'm concerned, was my mother figure. That's good. She was primarily the one who raised me. Usually the grandparents, cause like, you know, that's not their primary child. They're a lot softer on their grandkids versus their actual kids, which is kind of sad. But like, you know, I think every kid should be loved, you know, equally. There shouldn't be one kid that's raised harshly, and then later on you raise another kid a lot softer. Every kid should be raised with love and affection. Yeah, she definitely did shelter me. I mean, sheltering's bad. Like, no kid should be sheltered, but kids do need, you know, love and affection. And I'm kind of suffering the consequences of that now. Yeah, you just need to just put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to get out of that. It's like I told you, bro. You got to just put yourself out there and not be scared to fail or be embarrassed to be humiliated in order for you to grow as a person, as a woman, as a human being. The longer you wait, the more harsh it's gonna be when life, because life is gonna give you trials and tribulations, bro. It's like when I was scared of failure and like being humiliated and being embarrassed and stuff. Eventually you're gonna have to face that, bro, because that comes with life. That comes with just going through things. You're gonna have to be embarrassed, humiliated, rejected, all that. You'll still be alive after that, but yeah, going through it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm kind of forced to lock in because she getting up there in age, yeah. And even no matter what your background is, bro, it's up to you to decide what you want to do with your life, man. Because eventually the parents ain't gonna be here no more, so it's up to you. You gotta be the adult that you want to be, regardless of what happened in your past. I want to see her making it at the end of the decade, if I'm being real. Yeah, they can't be here forever, bro. They can't be here forever. As much as it would be great to have them for long periods of time until we get old enough to be around their age, they can't be here for that long, bro. They have to transcend to the next level of life, which is, you know, death. That's why I grinded for my degree. Good job. Shout out to manga woman Sindles, boy. I need to find another nickname for you, bro. I'll think of something. Still crazy how people around my age are having kids. Some people either just like being horny and having sex. Some people know what they want to do in life and they ready to have kids. Some people just having kids without no plan. This is what it is, bro. People are not gonna stop having sex. People like having sex. Good on you for going towards that degree. Oh God. Girl I knew from high school has 3 fucking kids, dog, at like 22. She liked having sex. That's the consequences of having sex, bro. She wasn't thinking about that. She was only thinking about that time frame of just the pleasure she was feeling from having sex. And then she probably thought the dude that she was with, because he was fucking her good, loved her enough to take care of the baby. But some dudes, especially around that age, just like having sex unprotected, and then, you know, they just have kids with a girl they don't really want kids with, but they just like having sex with her. It's unfortunate. I don't think anybody should have a kid or bring a kid into this world they can't take care of, you know. I'm not gonna tell a woman to abort babies, you know, because that's, you know, it's morbid. But at the same time, like, if you can't take care of a kid, no point in bringing a kid into this world that you can't take care of. That's my thought process on it, because you're doing nothing but hurting yourself and that kid at the end of the day. Now, because from what I could tell in her IG, she really tries to provide for all 3 of them at least. Yeah, I mean, she's doing what she needs to do as a mother, so that's always gonna happen. You have kids, you gotta take care of it. It doesn't matter if you're not ready or not. It don't matter how old you is. It don't matter if you're emotionally ready or not. Once that kid is in the world, you got no choice but to take care of it, bro. There is no, I'm not taking care of that kid just because I can't handle it. You have to take care of that kid. At least that's me anyway. That's my mindset. If I have a kid right now, it doesn't matter if I'm not ready. I'm taking care of that kid. Because I know the consequences of what happens to a child when you're not there for a kid. It's detrimental for mothers and fathers not to be there for their children. But of course, that's only a perspective that's visible sometimes. We don't know the struggles that she goes through. It's probably very hard for her being that young, because she still has to grow up herself and take care of kids and provide for them and live life. So she's taking on a lot of hats and a lot of stress and a lot of pressures that she really shouldn't even have to be taken care of right now. But again, you make those choices as adults. You got to live with your choices. Like I said, I don't think anybody should have kids unless they know that they're ready to take care of kids. And if you have a kid that you know you're not ready to take care of, you shouldn't bring that kid into this world. I'm not sitting there saying you should get rid of kids, just if you for people who don't believe in abortions or whatever, but I do believe in you shouldn't bring a kid into this world unless you know you won't take care of that kid. There was a story about this one girl that, like, she was a really, really, really good friend of mine that I knew in the military. And she talked about, like, one of the dudes I was friends with, we made music together and shit. He did that girl incredibly wrong. Like, fuck them kids, only somewhat joking. No, I'm not joking, bro. Don't bring no kid into this world if you can't take care of it. Like, that's not a joke. Kids are not toys. Like, I tell people all the time, kids are not toys. A lot of women and a lot of men think kids are toys. It's like, we'll figure it out, and then they're struggling for years with a kid and hurting that kid more than they're helping the kid. There's no shame in giving. Yeah, for a family that wants to have the kids that can take care of it, I'd rather the kid go to a better home rather than it struggling with someone who obviously don't want to take care of the kid. You crazy as hell. But there was a girl in the military that I knew, like, one of my friends who I used to make music with, like, she told me the story about, like, how they was going through all types of trials and tribulations, and, like, he wasn't being the man he needed to be because he got her pregnant and she wanted to keep the baby, but he wasn't doing the things to make her feel emotionally and mentally and physically safe enough to have that baby. So she made the choice herself to have an abortion, which hurt her to her core. Like, us as men will never understand how it is for women when they have to give up a child, because they're literally developing and bonding with that child while it's baking inside their stomach for 9 months. That is a terrible thing for women to even experience, you know, having to take that kid out of them that they've been developing because they can't take care of that kid. But it was a lot, and he was a terrible ass human being to her while she was going through that whole thing. Gave her an STD, all kinds of crazy shit. And I told her, I was like, I can never relate to that. Like, no man will ever be able to relate to what it takes to be pregnant, carry a kid for 9 months, go through all the trials and tribulations of kids kicking and breakdancing inside there. Women are superheroes when it comes to having kids. And I told her, like, even though I don't understand, I think you did the best thing for yourself by not bringing the kid into dysfunction, because like she said, she's like, I'm not bringing the kid into this world if I can't take care of it, because kids deserve two parents. And I think that was the most mature thing, even though it hurt her emotionally to do that. And I said to say this, don't fucking get these girls pregnant and put things in their head that you want to be there with them when you know all deep down you really just want to have sex with them. Like, he was wrong for that. That's the reason I stopped fucking with him. It's like, bro, you sitting here playing with this girl's emotions and making her feel like you want to be with her. She literally adored this nigga. Adored his ass. Forgive me saying the N-word, but she literally adored this dude. And he treated her like shit, bro. And this was a girl, I'm talking about, in my opinion of like girls who are 10, she was a 10 to me. Very beautiful black girl. So for her to go through that, it made me realize that it doesn't matter how pretty you is, it doesn't matter how nice you is, it doesn't matter how loyal you are. If somebody wants to dog you out, they will. When it comes to kids. So I hope any man that's listening to that story realizes that do not play with women's feelings when it comes to getting them pregnant and thinking you want to be with them long term when you really don't. Because it has a lot of consequences, man. You know, that fucks a woman's head up so much to have to get rid of a child or have to deal with the fact that you don't want to be with her when she has a kid, bro. That's why I was like, I'm never doing that to a woman, bro. That is terrible for a woman to even go through that. Just because you not ready to have a kid, bro. It's terrible. Terrible. Terrible story. But she's doing fine though. The bright side is that she healed from it and she's a lot better in this time frame. I don't know if she probably decided to have kids herself now, but she has healed herself. I think she's done a lot of the internal work she needed to not go towards people like that. And yeah. She's not in a situation where she has a bunch of kids she can't take care of, so that's good. This is gonna be me when I'm on the road, but I'm just gonna be traveling everywhere. I'm going to Cali, I'm going to Texas, I'm going where all the folks is to see everybody. When I go see my long lost brother and sister, it's gonna be awesome, bro. It's gonna be awesome. I think this is a good place to end off at. We're making good progress so far. Tell me that Wi-Fi's fucked up. Okay, cool. I'm about to say. Let's say no Wi-Fi, no. Did some research for the hell of it, and damn, there's really there really is no fucking low income insurances that insure HRT in Louisiana. It's low-key kind of tragic. That's just the reality of life, man. It's just the reality of life. Some places just don't care and can't afford to help people with situations like that. Sad. It's really sad, bro. But we're ending off right here for right now. We did get one done. I did get this done today. Not this one. Where you at, buddy? Actually, no, it's probably over here. I'm thinking about it. Here we go. We got this one done today. I made black cocoa because black women are amazing, especially my dark-skinned black girls. And also, I just wanted to try a little something different with this color scheme. You feel me? I like her jeans. The jean color is really nice. I did a good job with that. Really good stuff right there. Really good stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yep, we also got this one we're doing next, so we're gonna go ahead and get this one done later on. Probably next episode I'll do this one. Man, this is episode 20, bro. I got 20 episodes of colored Headspace done, bro. Like, this is crazy to even think about that. I've been doing this for 20 fucking streams, dog. 20 streams of this shit. What a fucking journey it's been. Shout out to Mego, bro. If it wasn't for Mego, I probably would have never did this, bro. There's hardly even much for medium income, bro. It's unfortunate, bro, but like, unless you are born into money or have really good job or have upward mobility, you are gonna be struggling in a lot of areas of life. You're gonna be struggling just to freaking survive, bro. And even people who have money, sometimes they're struggling as well. It's a fucking shame. It's a fucking shame we live in a world where like you have to abide by capitalism or just die being poor. It's very sad. And people are just doing things that they really don't want to do in order to survive, but that's what you gotta do. I just wanted to get that in there. That shit was nice. That's awesome, bro. I like that shit. Alright, let's go ahead to the stream ending. Mego is for real inspirational. Yeah, being an artist is one of the hardest mediums you could ever do in life, bro. And it takes a lot of sacrifice and volition to do something like the arts or entertainment, knowing that you're not going to make a lot of money unless you like, you know, sell your soul or something, or like do things you're not really proud of in order to make money, bro. Send love to dearest Mego for us. On God, bro. On God. But again, it's a fucking shame. Like, you know, I've say that me and Zenev kind of have like a slight, I wouldn't even say privilege because we earned it, but we have a slight advantage with the fact that we're making government money from us being veterans. But even still, that's not even, like Zenev said, like it's not enough money to fucking thrive. Like we're just barely making ends meet. You feel me? With a lot of things we're doing.
Oh no! Oh no, they're coming.
It's Mego. Shout out to Bad Gal Mego. You see Zenev up in the corner?
No!
He's having a good time watching the girl play. He's like, yep. This is like when I was 5 years old and didn't know what the fuck was going on.
No!
Brings back so many memories.
No, it's behind me. It's behind me. It's behind me. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I guess if I did start, I would have to wait until I'm financially well off.
Dead. Am I dead?
I mean, you don't have to wait.
No.
You don't have to wait to do anything. Do what you want to do. The money will come as long as you're doing something that you enjoy.
I don't need your fucking nuts. I need a heart.
I tell people all the time what people need to do. This is one thing. People like expect money to fall out of the sky.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
You need to learn financial education, like financial management, financial teachings. You guys need to learn what a Roth IRA is, a traditional IRA,
Oh my God, you killed it.
a burn rate, financial projections. You guys need to learn a short-term emergency fund, a long-term emergency fund. Like, learn financial management. That's how you get rich, is learning financial management. When you learn financial skills and financial literacy, that's how you become rich. It doesn't just happen. You know, people, the lottery is a once in a 1 million chance. Freaking landing a sick ass job is like, it comes with a lot of fate and luck. But financial management and financial literacy is what will help you get rich. Everybody needs to learn whatever they need to learn about money. There's a book that I'm actually got to read. It's called The Psychology of Money. It's by Morgan Muzel, that teaches you the science and how to think about money, and not in the whole 9-to-5 W-2 mindset, but in the mindset of a business person. It's important. It's important to have that in your skill set. Financial management, bro. I will always push that. Learn about money. Learn how money works. Especially people who are in the States, bro. It's important for us to have a financial education. That is the most important education you will ever receive in life, is a financial education. A degree can put food. A degree will make you knowledgeable about a certain subject. But a financial education will put food on the table and show you how the world really works. It's important for everybody to learn that. Just don't be like the boomers that hoard money to their death and it gradually goes down in value. Yeah, I mean, no, it has to go somewhere. In my will, I'm always going to pass it down to the next generation of people that are going to be financially ready, which is, it's up to me to teach the next generation that I feel is worthy of my assets and the things I've accumulated, to pass that down to them. Especially like building a trust fund, like having a trust fund for like my kids, my grandkids. That's going to be important. I want to do that, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. In financial education, financial management is so important. The lottery is also a scam, not gonna lie. I've never betted on the lottery. The lottery is such a scam. I don't care about that. It's a once in a 1 million chance to win, and if you do win, they're taking all that money out from your taxes, whatever debts you have. It's a pipe dream to think that you're gonna win $100 million from the damn lottery, and you're getting all that $100 million. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. Gambling is a waste of time to me. But I want to say thank you to everybody who's been showing love to the kid. I appreciate everybody here. Shout out to Jensei, shout out to Zenev, shout out to Sindos, shout out to everybody who's been showing love, man. Shout out to Gamer Mom, shout out to Crab Universe. I appreciate you all. You guys are all amazing creatures, wonderful human beings doing amazing things in life, and I hope you guys always know that when you come here, you are loved, honored, and valued. Oh, look at that, Sindos, you actually got one of Sindos freaking shorts actually played. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Make sure you guys go follow Sindos, man. Sindos is cool as hell too. She does some cool stuff, has some cool music playing in the background when she's playing games, so good stuff. Real good stuff. I'm glad somebody actually clipped you for once. You didn't have no clips last time I was shouting you out. Lama, you came in right at the end, bro. What's up? What's going on, mod of the year? Must get my streak, must get streak. Ah! I always had clips. Then I probably didn't shout you out enough for it to play. Yeah, the clips aren't showing up for certain people. Like, it's not showing up for Gamer Mom. Like, Gamer Mom's the main one that doesn't show up for. I don't know why. Oh, but I also did do this though. I finally made a raid one for people who are not subbed. You guys can use that for when you guys want to copy that and paste that in somebody's chat. That's all free emotes. You guys don't have to be subbed for that. Yep, that's a free emote. That's a free emote. You guys don't have to be subbed for that. Yeah. Make sure you guys go follow Pastor Limestone. He hasn't streamed yet, but when he does, he's gonna make sure to stream him doing just chatting, talking about the Word of God. Do these go into other chats? Yeah, it's free. It's free. W is my favorite emote that I put on, bro. Shout out to emoji.gg, bro. Some fire shit on there. Fire shit that just represents me. All those emotes you see in there, that represents me. I love Vegeta. I love winning. I love peace. I love laughter. All that shit represents me. For real, bro. But thank you all so much, man, for coming through and showing love to the kid, man. This is episode 20 of the Colored Headspace, bro. I really love this. This is one of my favorite segments of my variety that I've done in my streams, because it gives me a chance to talk to you guys. It gives me a chance to get my coloring books done. I already have a coloring book that I want to buy off of Amazon when I get this completed. You got a Witty sub? Yo, shout out to Witty. I think she gave you that specifically for her sub. But I already have a whole coloring book that I want to get, the Sonic the Hedgehog coloring book. It's an official one from Sega that I plan on getting to get done. So it's gonna be awesome. She got 2 sub bombs. Yeah, that was from Blizzy probably. Blizzy and probably Rye or somebody else. So yeah, that's next on the list, is getting me a Sonic coloring book after I get this one done. And then just keep going with the coloring books, man. I got so much coloring ideas in my head, especially now that I have all these coloring pencils, bro. Your wrist doing good? My wrist is fine, yeah. It's fine. It's healing up good. I just can't do too much strenuous movements because it still hurts. But it's healing up good. I just keep the wrist brace on and it's fine. You get your streak yet, bro? Because I'm about to raid out soon. Let me know when you get your streak in, my guy, so I can raid out. Think I'm Gucci? Alright, cool. Don't ever say I don't do nothing for you guys, because if you do, you're banned. You're banned. On a serious note though, thank you all so much. Ooh, Gamer Mom's live too. Yo, the whole crew is live. I gotta raid Gamer Mom, bro. I gotta raid Gamer Mom. Hell yeah. Gamer Mom's the homie. We raiding Gamer Mom today. Like I said, you guys can take that one. That one's the sub one that it'll send you. But again, you guys can use the one where it's the one where it's not a raid one. So go ahead and just press raid again so you guys can see that. You guys can copy that into a chat and paste it. It is not mandatory, but it is much appreciated. And you know I like to leave off with something powerful and positive every time before I end off stream. I said before, I'm gonna say it again, men, stop using these women in their bodies. Respect women in their bodies. Do not have kids with a girl unless you know you want to have kids. Do not play with no girl's head. What about children? Respect the woman. It is a lot for a woman to have a baby and carry a baby and raise a child, bro. And every kid deserves two parents in their life. Not one parent. They deserve two parents, because if it takes two to make one, it takes two to raise one. So always treat the woman who is having your baby with respect, love, care, and honesty. That's what I want to say. Because kids are not toys, bro. Kids are not toys. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.